All right, everyone, here we go with a little energetic weather update. I'm going to be pulling a reading probably tomorrow, although the event itself is peaking and happening on Saturday on the very important new moon solar eclipse in Libra. Like I said, I'm going to pull on it tomorrow for the incoming energy and how it's affecting the runners, which should be interesting. But I'm going to pull on it here for you in this energetic weather update because I think it's very important. It is the energy of this showed up a little bit in the Pluto reading, Pluto direct in Capricorn reading. And I think I said on the extended, I said the title for the Pluto reading on YouTube was almost going to be Things Will Never Be the Same or something along those lines. And it is. This energy of blending with all the other energies around it and everything that's happening, this eclipse energy that's coming up is the mark of a new era for you. Some of you will change your life in a big way. Some of you will change jobs, you'll quit habits, you'll, see yourself in a new light, change something. It's a new era. It's brand new, all right? It's the next chapter in your life for a great number of you anyway. If you're someone who's on a spiritual journey and putting in the effort and all of that kind of stuff. But either way, you'll see some changes. Things will change in your life. And I want to pull on it for you and give you an energetic weather update on it, okay? So let's do it. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, or you found this reading, you're definitely here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, so that eclipse energy will affect you at different times. But it's still the same result, okay? It's about rewriting the story of your life in a big way, but it is a definite a mark of an era's end and a new beginning. Okay, and some of you, like I said, will change jobs. You'll drop habits. You'll all kinds of things. You'll move. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot. You will notice some kind of change. Some of you will be major. Some of you minor. Here's the pre-shuffle. Just the surface energy. It's the Hermit here staring at you. I ask the universe, give me the energetic weather around this eclipse. I get the Hermit crossed by the High Priestess to open the surface energy. That's pretty powerful surface energy. These are cards. These are two major arcana cards, and there's another one here too. Pretty powerful stuff. In fact, I'll show you the third card, the Wheel of Fortune. This is what I'm talking about. It's a change. An era is ending for sure. You'll feel this. This is happening on a soul level. It's opening up kind of a dreaminess to the energy, but it's what I like to call an intelligent dreaminess, meaning you're not just dreaming about frivolous shit. You're dreaming a new reality into being. Okay, so if you've been manifesting, this is a time when those manifestations will come to fruition. If you haven't been, it's a good time to start. And it'll be realistic, right? Lots of change here. A new day is dawning. All right, things will never be the same. Once the wheel turns, it's a 10 in the major arcana. All right, it's the 10s of the end and dead end that lead to a new beginning. Underneath that is my student, the Page of Pentacles, and with that is the Moon, and with that is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is bookending the Hermit, again, moving on type energy. These two energies here, in a way, I'm just going to paraphrase it because it's just surface energy here. You're going to learn that you've got nothing to be afraid of. It's a fearless kind of energy. These changes aren't something you're going to fear. These are changes that will, again, I've been saying October will be a month you look back on and you go, that's when things changed, or that's what, October 2023, it will ring. Yeah. It's in big part because of this particular eclipse. So I asked the universe how it's affecting my viewers, you guys. That's just the surface energy, and I wanted to explain the energy a bit. Tomorrow I'll do a full reading on it, and we'll pull on the incoming energy of what it means to the soulmate cycle. But right now, this is about what it means to you, all right? It's a pretty important energy weather update for sure. And this one here, this is the weather will last quite a while. This is lasting. This is a 6-month stretch for sure, where your life doesn't look the same at the end of it. All right, and in a lot of ways, it could be something small. You just drop a bad habit, or you change your personal habits, or whatever it is, or patterns of living. It could be how you look at yourself. It could be a job. Some of you will move. Some of you will get a new car. Some of you will get rid of things. Do a total clean out. Like by the time you're done, your house or apartment looks empty, you know, kind of a thing like that. I don't know. I do know it's an era's end. It's an era marker. And these are very rare in the energy. They only come along, what I call era markers only come along. For me, in what I notice, it's every 4 years. But it could be, you know, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. You might be slower or faster than me. I don't know. But it's about every 4 years for me, I notice there's an era marker in the energy. This is it. This is definitely it. So however long it's been since your last one, hey, I don't know. For some people, it's 8 or 9 years. All right, let's go. I'm shuffling. I am shuffling. Here we go. Let's do it. The overall energy, the environmental energy around it, is the devil. Interesting, isn't that? What's fueling that before I talk about it? And then we had this card in a recent reading, and I talked a lot about the light, the angel light here, shining a light on the devil. Okay? Now these two are still afraid of it, right? I don't think so. I think there's a fearlessness to this energy. And right here, fueling this devil is the Queen of Cups. It's not about, this is my desert queen, okay? And that cup is empty. All right, that's the energy coming off it. It's not always my desert queen, but it is often in these readings. It's about somewhere in between these two energies is sort of a fed up kind of energy. It's where you get fed up with this cup being empty, and you get fed up with being afraid of whatever it is you're afraid of that keeps this cup empty. All right, that's what I get. And that's the environmental energy around the base energy, which will cross the center card I pull. You ready? A new era, new adventures, right? I say that. There's the Page of Wands. New adventures. There you go. Right there. It's my little adventure page. There he is. Page of Wands. Fearless, too. I just talked about that. I just talked about fearlessness in relation to this, that fed up energy. A boy this age is fearless. Absolutely fucking fearless. I joke all the time, but it's the truth. It's amazing. I have hands to do these readings, and I don't just have tape at the end of a stub and I'm picking up the damn cards. All the stupid shit I pulled with fireworks when I was a kid and things like that. I tell you, he's fearless. Fearless new adventures. I love it. What else? What's the center card here? Base energy crossed by that devil and my desert queen. Two of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. Everything I said just got backed up. This guy's pretty fearless here, right? He's got the whole world in his hands. I think you view yourself in a new light in this energy, right? A lot of changes going to happen. It's a new era. A new day is dawning. Absolutely, right there. And you'll set the intentions on these during this eclipse energy. You will. This is a set the intention card. But I think it goes deeper than that. It shows the new adventures. It shows what I said earlier in the pre-shuffle about how it's intelligent dreaming. It's intelligent manifesting, meaning you're manifesting the reality, things that can happen, that the universe can bring you, right? These are real good changes that happen. What's read with the Page of Wands? The King of Cups. Wow. It's a lot of love attached to that energy. I know it's a King of Cups, but sometimes I say the water's closing in. I hope that shell floats, that kind of thing. That's not what's happening here. This is you in control. In control. Again, it ties to that fed up energy between the devil and the desert queen. Of you're tired of that cup being empty. You're tired of being afraid of whatever is keeping that cup empty. There's a bravery in this energy. There really is. And I see it right here. Absolutely. You go for what you want. With the Page of Wands and my brave adventurer page, right? You know, boy that age will just go for it, whatever it is. You'll pick up a snake and then find out it's poisonous after, right? And I had plenty of friends that did that, right? I had a friend one time was going out picking up, trying to find a pet water snake. He's picking up every snake he found. He's picking up, and one of them, he got it wrong. It was a water moccasin. And like that, well, there you go. You find out now. You got the wrong one, right? It's like that. It's you bravely going after your passions, what you want. It's very strong. It's very strong energy. All right. Okay, let's clarify some things. Let's first talk about center energy, the base energy here, the Two of Wands. Tell me about it. Tell me about this Two of Wands. And again, we're pulling on how this full moon energy, how this new moon Total and solar eclipse energy in Libra affects you. All right, let's see where we go. And I'll of course for the extended and the moon reading pull on you, but this is for more of a broader audience because not everybody goes to the extended. So I don't like to exclude people, you know. I don't, you know, whatever. Here we go. Let's see. And we'll get more information in the extended for the new moon reading. Let's go. Which I'm going to pull tomorrow. Don't you worry. Two of Wands. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. What is this? Why is it here? Give me some more. Six of Pentacles. For some of you, this marks a time of prosperity. It could be love, it could be money, it could be both ways. It's sort of a new deal in your life, right? Back during the Impression, the Depression, the Great Depression, the Great Oppression. FDR came out with the New Deal for America, right? It's where, you know, it's sort of like that for you. Your whole life, if you're in a relationships, all your relationships might change. There's a new balance. There's a new sheriff in town kind of energy, that type of thing. It's kind of a new deal energy. It is a prosperous energy. It's very nice. It applies emotionally. It applies in the monetary for some of you. What's on top here? Six of Wands. Wow. Wow. It's what did I say? Prosperous, right? It's victory. Six of Wands. I mean, how else can I just checking my energy read? Absolutely. I will say, if you are that brave little adventurer page, if you take advantage of that brave energy, fortune favors the brave all year in 2023. I've been talking about that since January. Fortune favors the brave in this energy too. And you will be brave within it. You absolutely will be, like little water moccasin picker-upper here. What's going on with the Six of Wands? Why is it here? The Knight of Wands, yeah. Fortune favors the brave, yeah. Charge forward, you'll be victorious. Charge in, right? Absolutely, and it ties with that 3 card I did a couple of days back about listening to your gut and all of that. Go with it. Just go with the energy. Go with it. Make the changes. The changes are, the opportunity is there for it. Whatever it is, whether it's on small level or a big level, your life changes from this energy. It is a definitive era mark, right? Era defining energy for sure. Who you were before the eclipse is not who you are after the eclipse. All right, and I'll tell you, it's energy that does carry out over about a 6-month time span too, and not unlike what you're commonly told out here on YouTube. Not all eclipse energy stretches out for a 6-month time frame, okay? Not all of them. It doesn't always work that way. And some of them are fairly weak, and it just dissipates out after maybe 2 weeks, a month, like normal moon energy. This is one of those ones that it may go longer than 6 months. All right, so keep that in mind. Let's go. Let's pull on a page here. All right, let's go. So what are these new adventures? What's happening? What's going on? Tell me about my little adventurer page here. What's happening? What do we get here? Adventures. That's all I get. Newness. Right? There's a lot of newness attached to that card. Everything. Even if you stay in the same place and don't move or don't whatever, it's going to feel different. Life's going to feel different. It's okay. Sometimes that scares people and they run back in their shell. Don't. And I don't think you will under this energy. But if you're inclined to, because you're afraid to change, you're somebody like, don't. Go with this energy. It's very positive. It's because of the 10-10 portal around it, which is very balanced. Because of Pluto direct in Capricorn, it's very, very, you're very protected in this energy. I mean, really, honestly. All right. Even if that little boy there picked up the water moccasin, it probably wouldn't bite him. But obviously don't do anything stupid. Use your head. But it is an intelligent energy anyway, like I said. And that's probably the Libra aspect. Libra, one of the smartest energies of the zodiac. Most intelligent for sure. One of the most intelligent anyway. What's going on here? I'm still shuffling. Come on, universe. You fickle old gal today, huh? You going to do that to me today, are you? You're going to do it to me today? Oh, God. Unreal. It's crossed by the 9 of Pentacles, minor arcana, Empress energy. It's so liberating under this energy. A lot of you have been I imagine, because of how the energies have been, I don't know, I'm not a fucking psychic, but I can imagine a lot of you have been under some stress or some tension. This is the kind of energy after the eclipse that lowers your blood pressure. You know, it just takes it down a notch. There's a sigh of relief somewhere in here, okay? Somewhere in this. It's very liberating to be like this, to be brave, to be one of these. I would love to go back in time if I had a time machine. I refuse to own a DeLorean, so I'm not going to ever have a time machine. But if I got a bug up my ass and decided to buy the slowest sports car ever made, I would love to go back to when I was this age one more time. I love it because just did so much stuff, just tried so many things, and some of it was really stupid in looking back, but there was just a liberation about it. Every day was something new, you know? That's how I looked at life back then. You'd be like that again. Under this energy, the potential for it is there if you allow it to happen, right? All right, here we go. What's on top? 8 swords. Ooh, that's interesting. 8 swords. Where you've been trapped, you're not trapped. I don't know. Why is the 8 swords here? The transforming. Yeah. Again, this just backs up everything I said. And I did try to read it that way at first. I took a chance. I usually read the energy first, then throw the cards. Yeah, where you've been trapped, you're no longer trapped. He's free. Mom and Dad are gone. They took off for the weekend and trusted him to stay home by himself. It's liberating. It's pure liberation. Here, you're getting... This transforms. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Because it's transforming. Where you felt stress, where you felt trapped, where your blood pressure is going through the roof, hitting the danger zone, it starts to mellow out, starts to calm. You see the world differently, just purely because of that on some level. There's a lot of pressure relieved, and there's no fear here. This magically disappears. This fear attached to this card, this feeling trapped attached to this card, it just magically disappears under this energy. Why? Because it's an era-defining energy. That's why. It is powerful. I'm here doing this reading for a reason. Because I didn't want to just pull on the runner. I didn't want to just pull a soulmate cycle reading on this. I want everybody watching me who comes here to know about this energy, so you take advantage of it. Let's pull on the King of Cups here. It's wild. This tied to the little page here. Okay, they're read together. It's about you going after what you want. You decide what makes you happy and what doesn't. That in and of itself is liberating, right? Well, what did I say? I don't joke about anything that's not the energy. I gave you the story. I said his parents are gone for the weekend. He's all to himself. He decides what to do, right? When I was his age, I would have done something stupid. I would have decided to take the money my parents left and live on pizza and crap junk food for the whole damn weekend they're gone. Probably experimented with beer and all kinds of crap like that. But still, it's liberating. He gets to decide, you know, and it is that kind of energy. It really is. This King of Cups, very, very discerning about who he or she gives that cup to, right? The world is your oyster. Look, it's an oyster, right? It's that kind of energy. I can't emphasize it enough. I can't find the words to describe it enough. You're a different person during this eclipse energy. It's a line in the sand of sorts. All right? You get to rewrite your story in a way, or write it as you go. And that's what's fun. That's what kids get to do. They get to write their story as they go. That's why it's very liberating to be a child in some respect, especially in the generation I grew up in. We were the latchkey kids. Our parents worked all day. We came home from school. There was nobody around, right? We got to write our story every day. There was nobody there. In my house, there was a $20 bill on the counter with a note that said, "Make sure you guys eat." Okay. Yeah, we did. I can tell you what, nothing good, but we ate. All right, here we go. King of Cups, why is it here? Why is it here? Okay. That's it. A lot of shuffling today, huh? Fickle old gal. Hey, gotta find the cards, I guess. King of Cups. World is your oyster, so to speak. Yeah, I see that. He's got the world in his hands there. And you know it. If you go with it, you do. You do. Transforming fear. It's bravery in the energy. I get bravery here. I get it here by default. It's crossed by the 6 of Cups. It's crossed by the 6 of Cups. Before I open my mouth, there's a nostalgia energy attached to that. But before I open my mouth, yeah, the Five of Cups. You're seeing things in a new light, okay? And it's interesting how that happens. It's a nostalgia energy that's coming off that Six of Cups. I've been nostalgic. It's funny because I've been nostalgic in this whole reading. I've told you stories from when I was a kid, 3 of them at least, right? And I wish if I could bring myself to buy a DeLorean, I'd go back in time and be that little kid again. Just for a day, that's all. But I'll tell you what, you learn from past mistakes. You see the Five of Cups, things that went bad and things like that. You see and feel them in a new energy, in a new light. You feel more in control. You actually get liberated from them in a way. But it's because of the nostalgia energy, the dreaminess that's in the energy. That fact that you maybe realize, maybe from me telling you right now, I don't know, but you realize that you get to rewrite your story as you go. And it's really, really powerful, okay? Really powerful. And I think you guys, which most of you are the DFs in the soulmate cycle, but I think you guys, my viewers, will definitely take advantage of this energy a lot more than the incoming energy will. Remember this reading when you watch tomorrow's new moon reading, okay? I'll tell you, we'll see, but I don't see them embracing this energy in quite this way. What's on top? The Three of Pentacles. Everything I just said just got backed up. This is building on a solid foundation. This is the epitome of rewriting your story as you go. Okay? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Temperance. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at the fucking card. It's got a rainbow on it. It's Archangel Michael energy. It's healing through truth. It's just beautiful. And it does tie to, it's healing in the sense that, well, when you felt like that, maybe there's always another angle to look at things. That nostalgia, that dreaminess. And I was very nostalgic in this reading. I don't say anything or joke about anything that isn't in the energy when I pull these readings. And I didn't even know why I was being so nostalgic here over that Page of Wands until this card came out. So allow that energy to flow. Don't shut it down. Okay? So just don't shut that energy down. Allow it to flow. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. All right? It's just beautiful energy. It's it's really an era marker for sure. No doubt. But it's about that. It's about your story. It's about rewriting it or writing it as you go from here forward. All right? But a lot of it is that dreaminess and nostalgia. You'll see things in a different way, much the way you see things in a different way when you first fall in love, right? You're happy to see everybody, you're smiling, you're walking down the street. It makes you very attractive. It makes strangers say hi to you for no reason. Because you're under it's not a spell, but you're under kind of a spell-like energy. Yeah. This is a very nice eclipse energy. It's a second chance energy. Yeah, I talked about that when I wrote about October. But this is why, right? It's a new chapter that begins in your life. I'm just seeing if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'm going to pull one card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell everybody before I go? And again, tomorrow I will pull on the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And we'll see what it means to the soulmate cycle. But for right now, one more card and a crossing card for what it means to you. And it has been a shuffling reading, hasn't it? Jeez. Holy cow. All right. Tower. Crossed by the King of Swords. Man. I mean, we'll talk about the King of Swords in a second. If that doesn't show you, again, an era end. I mean, think about it. We had recently in this neighborhood where I live, there was one of the coolest buildings in our neighborhood. It was torn down recently. I didn't even know. I was like gone for a couple of days. I come back and it's gone. It's just missing. And I thought to myself, I remember thinking to myself, my God, that's the end of an era. That thing was like an icon here in the neighborhood, you know? And it's gone. This is that. I get the same kind of feeling off of that. And that in and of itself, that feeling, you'll feel that an era is in your life is ending. When that happens, it often triggers, the card's gone, that Six of Cups, nostalgia energy. Swim in that. Swim in it. Very liberating, and that's where a lot of the bravery is coming from. You know, it really is. We didn't get a strength card. It's not coming from your heart chakra. It is in a way, but it's not coming from that type of energy. It's coming from it's coming from a softer energy. That's why we got and I had you look at the card with all the light pastels and rainbows there. It's a softer energy. It's going to feel like a building is missing. The world's going to look different. The neighborhood of you is going to look different. It's crossed by the King of Swords. It's my king of action. It's my king of truth. It's my king of somebody going after what they want. My king of action. There's the 10 Pentacles fueling it. All right? You'll under this energy, in this new era, you'll know exactly what your 10 Pentacles is, and you'll go get it. Absolutely. For reasons I've already explained. That's your reading. Do not miss this energy. Don't miss any of the energy that's happening in October. Do not. It is such a rare month because the core energy of the month itself is so balanced. Don't miss it. Okay? Please. I'm pulling this reading for you so that you know this. All right? And you know how it's activated. Again, we talked about that nostalgia and things like that and all that. Okay. That being said, and of course, again, no fear here. Right? This king doesn't care that the tower came down and they came back to town and something's missing or something. They wake up in the morning and everything feels kind of different in their life. The king doesn't care. He doesn't fear anything. He's the king of action, very brave king, king of truth. When truth is on your side, and it is, we see it here, you can't lose. You know, you can't. A lot of people don't like the truth, but the truth is very powerful. Angel energy is very powerful. Angels are badasses, right? Angel energy is badass energy. It really is. It's good. And that's what's totally fueling this whole thing here. All right? That's why it's canceling out that devil. That's why on the initial devil card, the angel light was shining in. And you know, and there's that, again, what we talked about around that card. All right? That fed up with the cup being empty, fed up being afraid of what's keeping that cup empty, all of that. That's your reading. Tomorrow, again, I'll do the new moon, the solar eclipse in Libra. We'll see what it all means to the soulmate cycle. But this is what it primarily means for you, all of us, everybody here watching. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I really do. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Okay? Good luck.